What's up, America? Come here, y'all. You know what one of my dirty little naughty little secrets is? I'm about to tell you. So wait. Did y'all hear that? This video is brought to you by Extreme Tees. Click on the link below. Make sure you put Kevin in the promo code and you'll get a 20% discount. What's going on, America? Kevin from Kevin's Corner, where I try to make some sense out of nonsense. Yeah, man. I got this little teeny, I guess you would call it maybe a sadistic little, secret that I have. I get joy from it. It is watching liberal activists make fools of themselves, especially the ones that end up running for some type of office or being nominated. But they left all of these liberal active crumbs on the internet that shows how radical they really are, how they really feel about America, how they feel about, justice and all of those things. And then it comes back to bite them. So now we got to do another episode of when being an SJW comes back to bite you. Yeah, man. And this one is being brought to us by Senator Kennedy, who's questioning this lady. I guess she's about to become a judge. She got nominated and all that good stuff. So you know how he is, real soft-spoken, but to the point. So let's see exactly how she handles it, man. Yeah, okay. I probably shouldn't be getting some type of fulfillment out of this, but I do. And I'm not going to deny it. I'm going to embrace it. Let's get it.
I'm not real big on holding people to accountable for crazy things they said when they were young.
Yeah, people could change.
Because I've said a few myself.
Me too.
I've even done a few things.
Yeah, we all have.
But I got to read you this from an article you wrote in when you were at Harvard Law. I'm going to quote, if that's okay. I'm not going to try to paraphrase.
Yeah.
Here's what you wrote. Minority judges still need to maintain the disguise of objectivity. Or face challenges to their decisions.
Okay, so here's a lady that was in Harvard at the time, and she's saying a minority judge still needs to maintain the disguise of objectivity. So, let me see. I'm not a linguistic scholar. I don't know all definitions, but I'm pretty sure disguise means not real. Okay, the appearance of something that it really isn't what you think you see. You're pretending, okay? Like the Democrats are, they pretend to be politicians and pretend to be working for the American public. So this lady says, as a judge, you need to maintain the disguise of objectivity, meaning you're really not looking at everybody's case fairly. You're pretending to look at it objectively, but you're not. You're looking at it biasly because you feel that if you were to reveal that you are biased, it might impede your ability to do your job. It might make all of your fellow judges and people in the justice system say, well, really, you're not a judge. You are skewing the law, the outcome, all of those things based on your personal feelings and your personal thoughts and desires and objectives. So then how would someone standing before you as a judge feel if they knew that? If they knew just because they had two nickels to rub together, if they knew just because they were not a minority, they would not get a fair shot. I wonder, why would she say these things? Let's see. Why?
Yes, a minority judge is going to identify with a minority party's experience.
Okay. Now, I mean, just because you identify with the minority party's experiences don't mean that you have to skew your decision-making based off of that. I know a lot about black people, contrary to popular belief, because as a black conservative, you got to be a sellout. If you are a black conservative, and God forbid, you voted for Trump. But guess what? I'm a black conservative that grew up in the hood. I know how black people are. I knew exactly how they would respond if I came out vocally talking about that I support Trump. I know how we will take advantage of the system if we're not careful. Okay. I know how the majority of folks in black neighborhoods are not worried about systemically white racist police officers coming into the neighborhood and shooting them for absolutely no reason. And I know how we will use these narratives to get out of trouble. And all we have to do is practice a little social graces and have some conflict resolution skills, and it probably will avoid a lot of the additional fallout from something so simple as a traffic stop or something like that. But because I can understand why and how some of these ideas and mentalities, impact the black community, it does not mean that I have to enable it. It doesn't mean that I have to make judicial decisions based on the fact that they're black and they just can't help themselves. How will they ever learn a lesson? What if they come in and they've done the same thing and all the evidence shows that they were guilty? Should I let them go because they're black? Should I make that excuse because mommy didn't show them enough attention? I had some of the same issues. I came out okay. So the bottom line is a judge should make their decisions based off of the evidence. Now, granted, it doesn't mean you can't take into account some background issues and things like that. Psychology, psychiatry, some mental issues, all those things weigh in. But it doesn't make you go in. It shouldn't make you go in with the express goal to overlook what these folks have done, hold them not accountable, but then go hard in on white folks just because they're white. Now, reverse the roles. If a white Southern judge say, now listen, I know you ran a traffic stop and that black boy ran a traffic stop too. Same offense, man. But see, you're one of us. You're white. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make an excuse for you, man. Yeah, I know Bob. Bob lives right around the corner from me, man. Bob, sometimes when going through that traffic light, he always looks to the left because he likes his muffin shop right there on the left side. And sometimes Bob, with his cataracts, can't quite see that the light turned yellow. And then he could have accidentally ran into it, man. It's typical excuse. But this black man, he probably saw it was red. And he said, so what? I'm going to break the law because I'm black and I'm lawless. I think she might have a problem, but let's see her excuse. Here we go.
Experiences. But she can't admit this. We've got to get more clever and say, look, we're just as neutral as any 60-year-old white man.
There we go. Now, man, see, this is how they always get in trouble. This is where it gets juicy, y'all. Man, let me get the popcorn, okay? See, it's not the fact that they get called out. It's watching them fumble through the excuses of why they said these things, just so they can get in. So let's hear how she feels and how she feels now currently that's been read before her, okay?
You still believe that?
Ooh. Not at all.
Not at all.
I agree. I disagree with that 100%. It is something I said 31 years ago.
That was
my
a long time ago.
1L fall semester year, fall of 1990. Okay. And that is completely wrong. Our rule of law absolutely depends on impartiality, fairness, and I completely disagree with that statement.
Completely.
Could I just ask, did you make that statement based on, well, why did you make that statement? What were you thinking then?
See, Kennedy won't let it go, y'all. He just won't let it go. So let's see how she answers this. Uh-oh. Crickets?
I was having a conversation with 3 1L classmates in a room.
Now, you know what? Did you see the dude in the background? I'm telling you, man, his expression under that mask looked like he was smiling. You see those eyes tighten up? Like he had I'm laughing behind the mask. I got the silent laugh, like the snaggerpuss laugh. Yeah, them eyes squinted up like, oh, here she is with the delay like, I was dumb and I'm liberal and yeah, let's hear her go ahead and fumble through the rest of this so we can all enjoy this little naughty little sadistic secret we all enjoy.
And I think that statement shows a lack of maturity.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
Shows a lack of experience in the world. Shows a lack of knowledge about the law. And I completely disagree with it.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Fair enough. Congratulations. But I do have one follow-up question. What makes us think that you're not doing what you described long time ago in Harvard right now? Pretending to have the perception of being very objective, the disguise of being objective, but you're really not. Who's to say you're not? Who's the real you? Who's to say you're not faking it right now? It would be different if I heard her address that outside of being nominated. like maybe 5 years ago, or even a couple months back, if she would have addressed that and denounced it back then versus denouncing it right now. And maybe she did. Maybe I just don't know. I haven't seen it. But it sounds to me like that might be a little change of heart based on the circumstance. I'm quite sure everyone that gets caught robbing a bank, they're like, hey, Judge, I see now I was wrong. I won't do it again. Everybody who ends up getting accused of murder and they're on, I made a mistake. I learned my lesson. Yeah, there's a lot of that goes around when you are confronted with some consequences. But true repentance of something takes place when nobody's watching, when you're not going to get in trouble. It's just you and your own thoughts and consciousness that just says, good grief, what was I doing? That's wrong. And in fact, let me be proactive and let people know, since I work in this industry, that I no longer feel that way. I'm going to do it when it's not something on the line. So therefore, when something like this happens, it won't appear like I'm just doing what I described doing back then. And that's my take on it. So God bless y'all. God bless America. And we'll see y'all next time in Kevin's Corner, where we can all sit back and chuckle some more, because there's a lot of clips out there like this. See y'all next time in Kevin's Corner. God bless. Take care. Now, God bless y'all. Don't forget to hit that like button, share my videos. Also, don't forget to donate if you like Kevin's Corner. There are links in the bottom of this video. Check out Extreme Teas, my sponsor. If you like the products, put Kevin in the promo code. You'll get a 20% discount. And what else? Oh, find me on Rumble in the Jungle. All right, God bless you all next time in Kevin's Corner. Take care.